Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. Look, if you're a person that's looking for an American Express card, or you're trying to finally build a relationship with American Express card, well, I have great news for you. Right now, American Express just launched a new program called the Guaranteed Program, okay? Now, here's the thing about it that you definitely need to understand about this program. It's very important. One, in terms of they're not going to do a hard pull on your credit. But number two, you cannot log in. If you already have an American Express card and you want to see what other cards you qualify for, you cannot log in. You either have to use an incognito window, or you have to call somebody on the phone, okay? And they would do a soft pull for you, all right? Now, here's what I want you all to understand about this. You can only apply for their regular credit cards. This does not include their business credit cards, all right? I know some of you all may be thinking about, since the holidays, or you may have an Amazon business and you're trying to think about, maybe I should apply for the Amazon American Express. You can do that. You definitely can do that. Okay, with the soft pull. Now, where the guarantee comes in at is that if you do a soft pull and you meet all the criterias, then they guarantee you the card. But here's the caveat to that, so that you all understand. By them guaranteeing you the card, they will not give you a credit limit until they do a full evaluation. So what that means is that you do the pre-approval. Once you do the pre-approval and you get approved, okay, then once you accept the card that you're going after first, you have to accept it. Then they're going to do a hard pull, okay? They'll do a hard pull. But here's something that you do need to understand. Once you have a credit card with them, okay, and you want to go after other credit cards, then they will start doing soft pulls, so that way you don't have multiple cards. Now, the credit bureaus that they're going to actually pull from, okay, they're once you do the soft pull, there's no hard inquiry, okay? But once you get approved and you agree to the approved card, then they're going to do a hard pull. They usually pull your Experian and your TransUnion FICO 8. Okay, so that's what they're going to do. But once you have that card, okay, any other card that you go after, what they'll do an internal soft pull. But again, in order to be guaranteed the card, you have to accept it. All right, once you guarantee approval, you have to accept it in order for them to give you the card. But they will not give you a credit limit until they do their due diligence once you've been approved. All right, so that's something that's very important. Now, what I would tell you to do, even before you jump and try to do the soft pull pre-approval with American Express, I would encourage you to actually pull your real credit score, okay? Now, here's the thing about it, pulling your real credit score. American Express, they do give you a credit score, okay? They give you your Vantage 3 score, okay? They'll give you your Vantage 3 score. You need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to this, because your Vantage 3 score is not going up more or less not matching up with your FICO 8 score, okay? That's very important, all right? So I would tell you to actually pull your real FICO score. If you need help with that, click the link below and actually get your real credit score, all right? Some other things that would help you build a relationship with American Express. You know, American Express, especially if you're trying to get in on the business side, I would tell you to open up a business checking account with American Express. You can have an authorized user added on. That would help you build a relationship with them. But with this new system, they definitely have made it easier for you to see if you qualify for one of their credit cards before you get any hard inquiries on your credit report. Here's the interesting thing about it in reference to the business credit cards. Their business credit cards, again, if you have the regular credit card, then when you apply for the business credit card, it's probably going to be a soft pull. Now, in terms of the business credit cards, they do report to the business credit bureaus. They report to Small Business Financial Exchange, okay? And then that information is picked up by Dun & Bradstreet. So if you're an individual that's trying to build up your business credit file so that you can get other business credit cards, this is definitely a easier way to actually do that, or to obtain that goal, all right? Because since they report to the Small Business Financial Exchange, you definitely will be in a good position. Now, I made a video explaining to you guys about how to get a credit limit increase. Here's the thing about it with American Express, okay? With American Express, because some of you all may get approved for a credit card, but they may give you a low limit and you want a higher limit, right? So American Express is really focused on income, okay? So the stronger your income, the better opportunity it is for to get a higher limit. That's not the only thing. Making sure that if you're going to be going after a higher limit for that credit card, then that you're getting approved for, make sure that if you have any open revolving accounts, make sure that those open revolving accounts are below 10%. I would say if you're able to pay those off first and then to get approved, so that way American Express doesn't look, you don't look to American. What I'm trying to say is that by you paying down your debt, okay? So what ends up happening by you paying down your debt? That will reduce your debt to income ratio. And that way you'll look like a more favorable prospect to American Express to get a higher limit on your credit cards, all right? So for those of you that's going to be taking advantage of doing the pre-approval for American Express, before I do the pre-approval, so that I know that I'm get the highest limit of credit cards, I will definitely pay down some of my open revolving accounts. Trust me, if you do that, that way American Express doesn't look at you as if you're financially struggling. That way they don't look at you as you're financially struggling, and it gives them an opportunity again where when they are finally evaluating how much of a limit to give you, and they're looking at your credit file and they see that you don't have a bunch of revolving accounts, what they'll end up doing is possibly giving you a higher limit. Also, again, coming back to the income, I told you guys, if you have a spouse in the household, make sure you include her income. If you have money from a rental property, or you're renting out a room or a side hustle, make sure you include that income. Make sure that the income you also want to include is like if you have like a 401k, some type of retirement account, some type of pension plan, you make sure that you include that income as well. All right. So if you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description and schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.